Clip. Welcome. You love the welcome, don't you?
Yeah, it makes me happy.
Yeah, no, I saw this video the other day, and I just wanted to get your opinion, your reaction. I know how you stand on everything, but your opinion as a young woman. But mainly just on just your thoughts on how some of these people, spoiler alert, how they don't value life at all. But we'll go ahead and play this video and just see what you think. All right.
This is Savannah Hernandez here in Venice Beach. Now, California is trying to pass a bill to legalize infanticide 7 days post-birth. Let's go see what Californians think of the bill.
So I prefer that most women make their decisions at 8 weeks, but I'm also in support of 10 months out of the womb.
So you think babies should be aborted 10 months after they're born?
See, that makes no sense. He's like, it should be done within the first 8 weeks of pregnancy, but I'll let him go 10 months after birth.
Yeah, so no, the logic doesn't work. He just doesn't want to say anything.
No, he's drinking a Mickey's. He doesn't have any sense anyway. But.
If the mother wants to, yes.
I think fuck them kids. So if like you want to get a late-term abortion, like that's up to you. You know, I've had an abortion too, and it was my choice, and I'm happy I had that choice.
Because if you're talking about like post-birth, that's not considered an abortion. Like you can look up abortion in the dictionary.
So would it be considered murder at that point?
I mean, if somebody,
I guess
obviously they disagree.
Yeah.
But if somebody were to, abandon their child in a dumpster, they would be, and they were found, like, yes, they would be charged. Like, there are actual cases of that happening. That's child neglect. And anyone who's putting their child in harm's way, like, I think there should be definitely, like, things put in place to make sure that children are safe. Anything that is, pre-birth, if it involves termination of a fetus, that's considered an abortion. I 100% support it. I've had an abortion myself. I'm not a bad person because I made the choice that was right for me, and now I have a life that I enjoy, and I wouldn't take it back.
Would you guys get an abortion again?
Yes.
100%.
100 times. I'd do it multiple times.
Until I feel that I'm ready.
First of all, the fact that she managed to ask 2 girls and both of them had had one makes me sad.
Right. But I mean, they obviously they're not viewing it as a human life. I wouldn't think.
Not.
Or they just.
The one girl definitely probably didn't, considering the way she had an issue with them killing the baby after.
Because she wants to use the term fetus
an abortion, and yeah.
But
As parent, that's a choice I'll continue to make.
So basically, like, if they have their baby, they can neglect them for 7 days, and if the baby dies, then they can't be held criminally liable. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I mean, I think, like, I agree. I think whatever, like, helps women and helps them achieve their, like, dreams and however that needs to, like, happen is definitely acts to help that is helping all of us.
This is Savannah Hernandez here in Venice Beach.
Yeah.
It's all of us. Because that makes sense.
Yeah, it's whatever works for you. I mean, that's what we talked about it yesterday. And that's what Wolfie and I talked about it. It was that people just don't value life in general anymore. Even their own personal, because it's not about lives. It's about pleasure. It's about enjoyment. It's about what can I get for myself? Because I wouldn't
say they don't completely value their own life, because they obviously do, because they come first no matter what.
Right, but I don't even think it's their health.
Well, that's true. Or
their life that they're thinking about. They're thinking about their enjoyment.
Yeah, it's not.
So what can I spend money I don't have for enjoyment? Can I eat things that I shouldn't eat should I take drugs that I shouldn't take? Should I,
Yeah.
everything, and no consequences. I need to find a way out. If something happens that's going to affect my future, I'll just figure out a way to get around that.
I don't know. I don't understand most of the logic, especially that was used in this video.
Right. I mean, because them is, to me, that's even to especially the guy at the beginning. I mean,
He just,
yeah, he's just crazy, man. I mean, I can see somebody who wants to make the argument for whatever, small percentage stipulations they like to use. But I can understand those arguments. But when you're like them, but you're like, no, I would do it multiple times. It is no big deal. It's, or him
yeah.
many months after birth is, but I mean, I guess they view it using their argument. if the woman becomes pregnant and she finds out, and it's going to financially limit her for the next 18 years, postpone maybe her education, her career, or at least, slow it down from the track she had it on. I mean, I understand that. I understand, I guess, the logic behind it, but I don't know.
It's all because they don't view it as a life. Because, well, maybe.
Or they just value it not as, it's not as an important a life as my life.
I guess that's true.
Or like she said, whatever works for them, whatever helps them achieve their goals. But what's the difference if she finds out she's pregnant and 4 months in, 8 months in, 9 months in on some states, doesn't matter time period, but before birth, they decide that, well, okay, I need to terminate this pregnancy because I'm not going to be able to afford it. I've already got 3 children and we're not getting by with the 3 we have. I'm a single mother. The husband run off or never had a husband or whatever the situation. She's like, well, I can't afford a 4th. And so we have to terminate this life so that this family can survive. What's the difference between that of having the same family, but then she has the baby and is all fine with having the baby, and then 4 months into the life of that baby after it's born, the husband loses the job or dies or leaves, or now she's a single mother with a 4-month-old. Following that logic, should she be able to terminate that life so that the rest of that family can survive and live?
Which, I know.
I mean, no logical person would ever say that.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, financial issues. But in reality, they just don't want the responsibility of having a kid either. Because you could offer, not necessarily that situation, but in most situations, you could offer them financially to support the child, and they're still not going to do it because it limits what they can do.
Right. Oh, well, I just wanted to get your opinion on this one. So
it's crazy.
We'll go ahead and jump out of here. But everybody watching, give us a like and a follow, and hit that bell. Give us a thumbs up. All those YouTube thingies. No. But yeah. And then we'll see you next time. Bye.